The first day is all about survival. There are 72 hours and there is no backup plan. The goal of day one is to turn an idea into a product that you can sell in the quickest, most effective way possible. You do not have the luxury of time or fluff. The goal is clear. Generate $10,000 using pure skill and AI tools. There is no second chance. In this process, every decision will be execution-based. Speed is essential. You'll be using tools like ChatGPT, AI-driven design tools, and quick sales platforms like Gumroad and PayHip to achieve your goal. The first step is to identify and package a product quickly, but with a clear focus on delivering value. You're not creating a business or a brand here. You're building an immediate, value-driven product that you can market to an audience that has an urgent problem and needs a solution now. The first hour of your 72-hour survival mode is all about deciding on the product you'll focus on. This is a critical step and there's no room for experimentation or guesswork. Time is of the essence and you need to hit the ground running. If you aren't entirely sure what product to offer, it's better to select something you already have experience with or have quick access to knowledge. You don't want to spend precious hours trying to learn a new skill or figure out how to build a product from scratch. Choose something you can execute on immediately. This is survival mode and the clock is ticking. The next immediate task is identifying your niche. This is where the rubber meets the road. With so many options available, it's easy to get overwhelmed, but your focus needs to be on something that has high demand and can be executed quickly. In this scenario, speed and efficiency are your best friends. You don't have time to venture into a niche that is too complex, too niche, or requires an extensive learning curve. Instead, focus on areas where you know there is a demand and, more importantly, where you can deliver quickly. One such niche is entrepreneurs in need of leads. Many entrepreneurs, especially those in the early stages of their businesses, are desperate for ways to generate leads and automate their sales funnels. These entrepreneurs are looking for systems that can help them scale their operations with minimal effort. If you have experience with tools like Zapier, ClickFunnels, or even just basic email marketing, this is a niche where you can quickly provide value. The beauty of this product is that it's entirely digital, meaning you don't need to worry about physical inventory or delivery logistics. You can leverage AI tools to automate the process, build scalable systems, and offer your clients a clear path to success. This is a win-win for both you and your clients. Another viable niche is social media content creation for creators. Social media influencers and content creators are always on the lookout for fresh content ideas, scripts, and plans for their social media platforms. The constant demand for new content across platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube is overwhelming, and creators are in constant need of fresh ideas to keep their audiences engaged. Here, you can leverage AI tools like ChatGPT to quickly generate content calendars, post ideas, and video scripts tailored to different platforms. The key to success in this niche is speed. The faster you can turn around content ideas and plans, the more valuable you become to creators who are under pressure to stay relevant. This is a high-demand, high-potential product that can be executed quickly and efficiently. A third niche that's always in demand is job seekers and resume builders. The job market is competitive, and people are constantly searching for ways to improve their chances of landing their next position. One way you can offer value is by creating AI-enhanced resumes and cover letters. Many job seekers are not equipped with the knowledge or tools to create documents that stand out in the highly competitive job market. By using AI tools like ChatGPT, you can easily generate personalized resumes and cover letters based on an individual's job history, qualifications, and career goals. This is an easy product to package and market, and job seekers are always desperate for these services. You can even offer a tiered service model with basic options for entry-level positions and more advanced offerings for senior roles. Once you have a clear idea of the niche you want to pursue, the next step is to validate your product idea. This is a quick and essential process that should take no more than 15 minutes. The goal here is to ensure that there is an actual demand for the product you're planning to offer. You can use platforms like Reddit, Facebook groups, and Twitter to see if people are actively discussing the problem you're solving. This will give you real-time insight into whether or not people are searching for a solution to the problem you're addressing. For example, you could go to a relevant Reddit thread or Facebook group and ask a simple, direct question like, would you pay for a year's worth of social media post ideas for your business? Or how much would you pay for a custom resume written using AI? The responses you receive will give you a clear indication of whether your idea is worth pursuing. Don't overthink it. This is about gathering quick feedback to validate your product idea. The goal is to ensure there is a willing audience for the product before you invest any more time or energy into developing it. Market validation doesn't have to be an extensive process, but it's crucial to avoid wasting time on a product that no one actually needs. Getting feedback early on allows you to course correct if necessary, saving you valuable time in the long run. This quick validation will ensure that you're on the right track and that your efforts are being directed toward a product with real demand. Once you've validated your product idea, it's time to start the execution phase. This is where the real work begins, and this is where your ability to move fast and make decisions quickly will truly be tested. At this point, you'll need to streamline your operations, focus on what matters most, and eliminate distractions. Every action you take should be geared toward getting your product out to your audience as quickly as possible. While building your product, you'll want to automate as much as you can. Whether it's using AI to generate content, using email marketing tools to reach out to potential customers, or using automation platforms like Zapier to streamline workflows, efficiency is key. The goal is to set up systems that work without your constant oversight, allowing you to scale quickly and focus on revenue-generating activities. In survival mode, time is your most precious resource, and you need to maximize every minute. Marketing is also a crucial part of the equation. To execute at a high level, you need to promote your product as soon as it's ready. Use the same social media channels where you validated your idea, Reddit, Facebook, and Twitter, to get the word out. Run targeted ads if you can, leveraging the power of paid promotions to reach a larger audience quickly. Content marketing is also an option, and if you've chosen a niche like social media content for creators, you could even use your own social media presence to demonstrate the value of your product in real time. The key to success is generating awareness quickly and getting people to take action. In this 72-hour survival mode, you don't have the luxury of long-term strategies or planning. You need to focus on execution and speed. Deliver a product that solves a problem and make sure your marketing efforts are laser-focused on driving sales and engagement. By staying nimble, efficient, and results-driven, you can turn your idea into a viable business in record time. There's no time to waste. Keep moving forward, make adjustments as needed, and above all, execute relentlessly. Now that you've got your product idea, the time has come to execute. The clock is ticking and you need to work with purpose. Time isn't your luxury here, so your focus is going to be solely on execution, and the process will be about getting things done as efficiently as possible without any fluff. The first phase is building. This phase is non-negotiable and can't be delayed. Leverage AI and automation tools to your advantage. For example, if you're creating content for social media creators, start by creating a full content calendar. You need 365 days worth of social media post ideas, hooks, and CTAs, all relevant to your niche. Do this for any content creator or business owner, a fitness coach, a small business owner, a product-based brand. Social media posts are needed year-round, so this is something that will be used regularly and will save time for clients in a way that few other products can. Use ChatGPT or Copy.ai to quickly generate ideas. Don't overcomplicate things. Just generate content ideas fast, throw in relevant hashtags, some CTA prompts for engagement, and give a few caption ideas. The output should be enough to create a simple, no-nonsense social media content calendar. Whether it's for TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube Shorts, every single post needs to be something that your target audience can easily use and engage with. You don't need to go overboard with complex designs or endless brainstorming sessions. Keep it simple. You can use tools like Google Sheets or Excel to organize these content ideas and even give it a visual format by creating a PDF file. The format should be user-friendly, allowing the end user to take it and run with it. You're building something that adds immediate value and cuts down on hours of social media planning. All of this can be done in about 30 minutes per client. You'll spend an hour or less generating the ideas, organizing them, and making them accessible. The beauty of this is that the product is instantly useful. Social media managers are constantly looking for new content ideas. A year's worth of ideas at their fingertips is a game changer. By giving them a simple, organized document with pre-made captions, hashtags, and tips, you are providing immediate value. Once you've finished the content calendar, create a PDF version, save it, and you're ready to go. Next up, if you're focusing on resumes and job seekers, you're looking at creating an AI-powered resume builder. This will be a huge asset for job hunters who need a professional resume fast, especially if they're looking for something tailored to specific industries. ChatGPT is an excellent tool for this. Its resume building ability allows you to automate the creation of templates that are relevant for various professions. Create 3 to 4 templates, one for each major industry like tech, healthcare, marketing, and finance. Start by making sure your templates cover essential sections: experience, skills, education, certifications. These are universal to most resumes, but ensure each one is industry-specific. For instance, for a tech resume, focus on key technical skills, certifications, and development experience. For a marketing resume, focus on creativity, digital marketing expertise, and communication skills. You don't have to overcomplicate this, just make sure the structure is clear and easy to use. These templates should be polished but straightforward. The resume building process needs to be something that users can adapt quickly. The focus here is on customization. Make sure each resume template has sections that can be easily filled with personalized information. If you're using ChatGPT, simply prompt it to create a resume template for each industry. Generate one for each and then make it available as a downloadable PDF. If you're packaging your product to sell, make sure the templates are simple to access and use. For instance, if you're selling this as a digital product, you could have a landing page or a simple checkout process on a platform like Gumroad or PayHip. Once the payment is made, the user will be able to download their resume template and they'll be able to start customizing it in a matter of minutes. With this, you've turned a highly needed service into a product that's easy to distribute. Your third option could be an automated lead generation funnel. This product is great for entrepreneurs who need to build their email lists fast. With tools like Zapier, you can create a simple workflow that automates the collection of leads, sending them a welcome email and tagging them into a CRM. The goal here is to set it up once and allow your clients to set it and forget it. This is another great tool for entrepreneurs in need of a streamlined sales funnel. It's easy to set up, doesn't require technical expertise, and can be fully automated. For this lead generation funnel, you'll create a simple Google form that captures the essential information: name, email address, maybe a phone number if necessary. The key is to make it easy for people to fill out the form. Once that's done, you'll connect the form to Zapier to trigger an email. You can use Zapier's workflow to automatically send a welcome email that confirms the lead is in the system, making them feel like they've been taken care of. You can then tag the lead within a CRM system like Airtable or Trello to track them moving forward. Don't overcomplicate the funnel. You're providing an easy, automated solution for entrepreneurs. Once the system is set up, you're essentially selling a plug-and-play solution. It's a tool that keeps on working in the background while your clients focus on other aspects of their business. And the good news is setting this up won't take more than 15 minutes. Once you've completed your product, the next phase is packaging it. In the survival mode mindset, you don't need to worry about creating fancy websites or designing complex landing pages. Use platforms like Gumroad or PayHip to sell your product quickly. Both allow you to upload digital files, set up payment options, and start selling instantly. When it comes to digital files, don't waste time on unnecessary design details. Create a simple, easy-to-read PDF that presents your product in a no-nonsense manner. This will ensure your customers can quickly access the information or templates they've purchased. If you're including extras like a content calendar, a resume builder, or a lead funnel, make sure it's clear, organized, and straightforward. Use tools like Canva to add quick visual enhancements if you feel the need, but don't spend more than 30 minutes on design work. In addition to the core product, you may want to create bonus content that enhances the value of what you're offering. For instance, if you're offering a content calendar, you could add a guide or ebook on how to optimize social media profiles or how to go viral on TikTok. This additional content is relatively easy to create and adds immense value to the product. A quick PDF guide or ebook could serve as a great upsell or bonus offer to your customers. For lead generation funnels, consider bundling in an email sequence or a social media automation script. These are tools that are in high demand for businesses looking to scale, and they're relatively simple to put together. You could quickly write a basic email sequence or create a set of automation rules for social media posts to enhance the user experience. Finally, with your product ready for delivery, you'll need a simple method for distribution. Gumroad or PayHip can handle this perfectly. Once your digital products are uploaded and ready, share the link to your landing page with potential customers. You've already made the setup easy for them, now let the platform handle the payment processing and digital file distribution. The process starts with setting up your product page on Gumroad, which will serve as the cornerstone of your sales mechanism. Begin by logging into your Gumroad account or creating one if you haven't already. Once logged in, the first action is to create a new product listing by clicking the Add a Product button. This is where you will specify what you are selling, be it a content calendar, a resume builder, or a lead generation funnel. Start by naming your product in a way that directly reflects the result the buyer will get. It's critical that your title isn't just descriptive but that it highlights the outcome the buyer seeks. For instance, if you're offering a social media content calendar, a title like 365 Social Media Content Ideas to Grow Your Fitness Business in 1 Year works better than something generic like Social Media Content Calendar. The buyer needs to see immediately what they stand to gain. This isn't about what the product is, it's about what it will help them achieve. Once your title is set, proceed to writing the description or sales pitch. In this stage, don't list features. Focus entirely on the pain points you're solving for the customer. The key here is to identify the specific problem they're facing and show them how your product will resolve it efficiently. Think of your sales pitch as your chance to show them that your product is the solution they've been searching for. So write something like, "Tired of spending hours brainstorming social media content? This 365-day content calendar is designed to take the guesswork out of your marketing. With daily post ideas, captions, relevant hashtags, and effective CTAs, you'll engage your audience more effectively and grow your online presence, all with minimal time investment." Your pitch needs to address the immediate pain they are experiencing and how your product will alleviate it. Emphasize the time savings, the increase in engagement, or the results that come with consistent, high-quality content. The goal is to show them that this isn't just another tool, it's the solution to their specific problem. Don't spend too much time on complex language or filler content, keep it concise but powerful. Once you've written your pitch, next comes the pricing decision. This is often one of the hardest steps, but it's straightforward when you have a clear understanding of your audience. For your first product, you want to price it within the range of $50 to $200. For something simple like a social media content calendar, a price of $50 is reasonable and will likely convert well. For something more complex, like a fully automated lead generation funnel or a specialized resume building service, consider pricing it at $150 or higher. Your price should reflect the time and value your product offers without scaring off potential buyers. Remember, this is a no-frills product. You're selling results, not fluff. Price it based on the perceived value of the results you're offering. Now that you've set your title, description, and price, it's time to add social proof. If you've already worked with clients or have any sort of positive feedback, this is where you add that. If you're just getting started, you can create fabricated testimonials using ChatGPT as long as they sound believable. You could write something like, "This calendar helped me grow my Instagram followers by 1,000 in just 30 days. My engagement rate has skyrocketed and I have more time to focus on creating actual content instead of struggling for ideas." Jane Smith, fitness coach. Another example could be, "The resume templates were a game changer for me. After using the AI-enhanced format, I landed an interview at my dream job within a week." Mark Johnson, marketing specialist. Testimonials should always speak directly to the benefit of the product. They should be results-driven and reflect real outcomes. If you don't have testimonials, consider reaching out to peers who would be willing to test your product in exchange for feedback. Getting some early reviews is essential in the beginning stages of sales. Now, move on to structuring your call to action, CTA. A strong, clear CTA is vital for conversions. Avoid vague CTAs like "click here." Instead, go for something direct and results-oriented, such as "Start growing your social media today, by now," or "Get your custom resume template and land your next job." The CTA should be placed prominently, possibly multiple times throughout the product description, especially towards the end. It should be clear that the buyer has to act now to get the benefits outlined in the sales pitch. Once you've completed your product listing, you're almost ready for launch. Make sure everything is simple and easy for the customer to understand. Don't overcomplicate things with too many options or distractions. Keep the page clean and make sure all the necessary details are there: the product's benefits, the pricing, the testimonials, and a CTA. Next, set up a payment system. Gumroad makes this easy by automatically integrating payment methods like PayPal, Stripe, and others. Ensure that your payment options are seamless and user-friendly. Buyers should be able to pay quickly without jumping through hoops. The fewer barriers there are to purchasing, the better your conversion rates will be. Once everything is set up, don't forget to add an upsell or bonus content. Offering a bonus product or a special deal can help increase your average order value and entice customers to make the purchase. For example, if you're selling a content calendar, you could include a bonus How to Go Viral on TikTok ebook. If you're offering a resume building tool, include a cover letter template as an upsell. Make sure the bonus product complements the primary offering. Lastly, before launching, test the entire purchasing experience. Go through the checkout process yourself to ensure everything works smoothly from product selection to payment processing. Ensure that your confirmation email is triggered correctly and that your buyers will receive their digital product immediately after purchase. Now that your product page is live and fully functional, share it on social media, in relevant online communities, and via email. Focus on where your audience hangs out, whether that's LinkedIn, Instagram, Reddit, or Facebook groups. Target the groups and individuals who would benefit most from your product. Test everything by purchasing your own product. Go through the checkout process like a customer would. Select the product, enter the necessary details, and complete the payment process to make sure everything works smoothly. Once the payment goes through, confirm that the product is delivered immediately after purchase. This step helps you ensure there are no glitches in the system and that customers won't encounter any issues receiving their products. Test the payment system. Check if Stripe, PayPal, or any other payment platform you're using is functioning properly. Test by making a purchase with both methods if you have more than one payment option available. Verify that the transaction is completed without any errors, and ensure the customer gets a confirmation email and receipt. Make sure the payment reflects in your account as well. If something goes wrong at any point, fix it before going live. This prevents any issues when real customers make their purchases. Create a launch plan that doesn't waste time. Don't wait for the perfect launch moment. Focus on getting your product out as soon as possible while ensuring it works correctly. A launch plan is simple. It's about getting your product in front of as many eyes as possible quickly. Use urgency in your messaging by posting launch announcements across social media. Use phrases like limited time offer or launch special to pressure people into acting fast. For example, launch special. Get your 365-day content calendar for only $50. Limited time only. Act now to grow your business today. Post this on Twitter, Reddit, LinkedIn, and other places where your target audience spends time. Include a direct link to the product page in every post, making it easy for people to buy immediately. Post multiple times a day, not just once, to maximize visibility. Respond quickly to comments and questions to show you're active and engaged. As you post, target relevant online communities where your audience hangs out, like Facebook groups, Reddit threads, or niche forums. In these communities, highlight the value of your product, such as how it solves a specific problem your target audience faces. For example, I just launched a 365-day content calendar for fitness coaches. It has post ideas, captions, and engagement tips. If you need help with social media content, check it out. Don't overcomplicate the message. Keep it simple, direct, and action-oriented. Keep the posts short and sweet, focusing on the outcome the customer will get by using your product. Share customer feedback and results as soon as you start receiving it. Positive testimonials build credibility and can encourage more sales. If customers start seeing results, share their stories on your social media to show that your product works. The more buzz you create, the better your chances of making more sales quickly. Don't forget to track sales and engagement so you can adjust your strategy if something's not working. You may need to tweak the copy or the offer based on how things are going. In survival mode, the key is to stay focused on execution. Don't waste time perfecting the launch or product. Just get it out there and make sure it works. Track progress, adjust quickly if needed, and keep pushing forward.